What's good, troublemakers? It's your boy, and I'm back with another video. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a little reaction to some things that some people sent me. Some TikToks and, maybe a Facebook post here or there. This is the kind of content that I want to start doing, or some of it. And let's go.
So I'm just going to come out and say it. You need to put your husband first in marriage and your kids second. Your kids are your responsibility, but your marriage should be your priority. This means you have to make time for each other, communicate, and be intimate. More sex, less arguing.
I've heard women give this stance before. The way I feel about it is, look at her. I could tell she's older. Older women think like this. And to me, there's nothing wrong with it. Let's just read the comments, because I guarantee you already know what kind of comments it's going to be. It's going to be women in there talking about, nah, this, nah, that. And it's probably going to be a lot of single mothers. I'm not going to be able to tell they single mothers, but you kind of know. Tell that to the guys, okay? Only single women disagree. He gets it. My children always come first. Bet she's single. I agree with you. The stronger your marriage is, the better your husband will be. I ain't gonna say nothing, but okay. Wow. Everyone has their own opinions. But husband need understand kids come first, because husband don't understand kids come first. He don't love you or your kids. What? Okay. Alright. I'm sorry, as a man that has a child, I would rather than put the kids first, because not all relationships work out. I said what I said. Okay. It's a younger generation thing, man. You're not gonna get everybody to agree with this. In an ideal situation, you have a man, you have a woman, heterosexual. We're only going to be talking about that. You have a man, you have a woman. Let's say they get married at 21. They have kids by the time they're about 25. They had 4 years together. So you're telling me, remember, this is a perfect world and that's the ideal situation. You're telling me you're going to put your kids before your husband, who you knew your husband. That sounds crazy to say it like this, but maybe one day I'll be able to refine this example that I'm trying to give. But you're telling me you're going to put your kids before the man or the woman that you knew before the kids were even thought about? Like, I understand it sounds good on paper to put your kids first, but it's like, in what capacity? I really would like to know. See, that's one thing people don't do, though. When they make this stance, they, like, even she didn't do it. She didn't make a stance on in what capacity she's saying that the kids should come first. Like, when people do these types of videos, they need to give examples so we can kind of better understand what they're talking about. It's kind of hard to judge this video because she didn't really give an example. People never do. See, even in the comments, I'm sorry, why are they on different levels? Family is first, okay? And that's what I'm saying. That sums it up. Why are they on different levels? Family is first. Nobody's giving examples. I mean, we're just gonna look past this. Maybe one day we'll find a video that somebody gives a clear-cut example, and we can kind of understand what they mean by coming first. I mean, because the main example that I see when I look online is people talking about who fixes the food, like who gets the first plate, right? But basically, people were saying that if the wife is cooking, who eats first? A lot of people said, well, my kids are gonna eat first, and the lady in the video was saying, my husband eats first. He's the head of the household, and this and that. And that's like one of the main examples people give about their kids coming first. But then my thing would be, does some of this stuff really matter? It depends. Like, it really, really depends. Like, who eats first? Like, does that really matter? If I come home at 5 o'clock, the kids are there, everybody's, doing homework and whatnot. Wife's cooking dinner. She's done cooking dinner 6:30. Why does it matter who gets the first plate? Like, in the grand scheme of things, I know mentally it might mean something to you, like who gets the first plate. But like, if there's enough food for everybody, why does it matter? I know some people might think, well, my husband needs the energy to go to work and, fight the world. But realistically, like, why does something like that matter? Who gets the first plate? Like, what benefit is there from from getting your plate, literally from getting your plate 20 seconds before your child, or the child getting a plate 20 seconds before the father? Like, I don't get that. I mean, I'm all for women catering to their man and stuff, but that's just one of the things that I just don't understand. Like, if my wife does that, then hey, that'll make me feel special. That'll make me want to, be a man. But does it really matter? I don't think so.
Cook dinner. Who do you feed first?
My husband.
I found the video.
He eats first. He is a provider. He gets first dibs. Now, if you have the type of husband that will say, babe, feed the kids first, then that's what'll happen. But when I'm fixing plates, the head of the household, the provider, he's going to get his plate first. I'm not going to diminish his role in our home as the head of the household. He brought the food to the table. He deserves to be fed first. Period. To each their own. But in this house, my husband eats first. End of discussion. I said what I said. Don't judge me, judge your mama.
Okay, so when she put it like that, then like, yeah, I mean, he brought the food to the table, like, but like she said, if he says, hey, you know, go ahead and, you know, knock that out, feed the kids. But like, if he doesn't say that, then like, I mean, maybe he should eat first. He brought the food to the goddamn table. Like, get that man his plate first. I went out and killed this deer. Make sure I get my, you know, make sure I get my cut. You know, I feel it. But if you notice in that video, man, that was an older woman, man. Women don't think like that. Even the women right here, I don't know her stance on it. I figured she agrees because she was doing a lot of clapping and stuff and snapping. And look at them. Maybe I'm wrong, but I could tell they're a little bit older. So the younger women, let's read the comments. Y'all really act like the women ain't making the other plates right after she puts the man plate down. We talking a minute delay here, people. That's what I was saying. Sometimes it really don't matter, but the way she's put it, and if I was her man, I would really feel like a man. And that's a lot of things that women don't do, bro. Like, modern day women, they don't really want to help a man feel like a man. Like I was at work, man, and all these women in there talking about how they don't need men, but they're in relationships. It's like, do you ever just tell your man, hey babe, I just appreciate you, and you know, I just want you to know that, like, if you wasn't here, man, I don't know how this would get done. Even if you kind of capping, because you know women think that they could do everything a man could do. Even if you kind of capping, just say that, bro. Like, let the man know you appreciate him. Like, we are so simple. Like, and it's funny because a lot of women don't even notice. We're just so simple, but like they don't even want to take the steps, man. But you know, I digress. My kids is always first. Don't matter if he's the provider. I can tell by that sentence. Yeah, all right. Disagree. I'm head of house, but my babies and wife goes before me. She literally just said, if you have a man that says that, then that's cool. She literally just said that. If the husband is the head of the house and the provider, I agree. But if he is not, the children should eat first. Wait, I'm confused. So if the husband is the head of the house and he's providing, he should eat first. But if he's not the head of the house, which he should be anyway, whether he's providing half or full, you're saying that the kids should eat first. So what do the kids do to eat first? If the husband had to go out and fight the world and bring home the bacon in order for him to eat first, and if he doesn't do that, the kids eat first, what do they have to do to eat first? Like, what is their contribution? Like, if she's putting it, the way she's putting it is that he has to make a significant contribution. So what are the kids doing? I don't know. I always let my kids get their plates first. The way I know they will be full, I can always eat what's left. I mean, I guess. I mean, yeah, to each his own. In fact, you're supposed to feed the husband first. Of course, you'll say that. You're a man. Doesn't matter who provides. My kids will eat first, then everyone else comes after. So I'm guessing a lot of this mentality is coming from people wanting to provide their kids with everything. As in, no matter what, like, if it's my last, you know, they're going to get my last. That way of thinking is a single mother's way of thinking, if you really think about it, because single mothers are usually the ones that are down to their last. You know, all these people are saying kids, multiple, so that's plural. If you have kids and you did it the right way, which is you're still with your partner, y'all are doing it together, you wouldn't have to provide your last, because I'm not saying there would be an abundance, but there would be more than likely more than enough. So it's like these women are making it seem as if they're giving the kid, okay, you eat before I do because I'll go hungry, you know, before I let my kids starve. That's the mentality that they have. So And in all honesty, that's a single mother's mindset. But I mean, if you understand what I'm saying, leave a comment, leave a like. I think that's gonna be it for these videos. I went a little longer than I was supposed to. I'm gonna try to get this format down right for y'all. But yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also turn on post notifications so you'll be notified when I upload new videos. Other than that, man, take care. Go make trouble.